Okay, you ready for Immanuel Kant? Immanuel Kant, in Ethical Conversations, is probably most famous for his rule. He wanted to come up with a rule that we could use reason, which is logic, to figure out what was always the right thing to do. And the name of the rule, the categorical imperative, tells you a little bit about it. To say that something is categorical means that it holds in every category. So if I say a statement is categorically true, that means it's true all the time in every category for every person. An imperative is something that you must do. So his rule is basically called the thing that you have to do all the time. And it's phrased this way: act only on those maxims that you can, at the same time, will to be universal. Maxims are like little mantras or rules, and to say they're universal means that they're going to hold all the time, universally. So just act on the rules that you'd like everybody to have all the time. Now, in philosophy, we like to test drive our moral theories by applying them in different cases and seeing if the results they give us are results that feel good to us. So Kant takes us on a ride through a few scenarios. So how about this one? I'd like to borrow $1 million. The problem is I can't pay it back, and no one wants to loan me $1 million if I tell them that I'm not going to pay it back. So my plan is to ask to borrow $1 million, but say, I'll pay it back. Kant would say, we can't do that. Why can't we do that? Well, because we wouldn't want for everybody to make lying promises all the time. Nothing would work if things went that way. So awesome, so the categorical imperative works, right? Not so fast, he's got some harder cases for us. Say I have a really cool talent, but developing that talent is kind of miserable. Kant says I have to do it anyway because I would hate it if everybody wasted their talents. So here's the truth. I am totally immoral right now. Language and philosophy stuff, that's not really my area of strength. Numbers and math is my area of strength. You can ask my high school literature teacher. She'll tell you the same thing. I have made bad life decisions. I've wasted my gifts. I can make it weirder though. I taught this course for nearly 20 years before I had a student look at me and say, what if my talent is stealing? You see why that's a problem for the categorical imperative, right? I mean, you're not supposed to waste your talents and you're not supposed to steal. But that kind of problem is really small potatoes. I can come up with cases that create much bigger problems for the categorical imperative. Say you're enjoying a quiet evening at home when there's this banging on the door. You go to the door and you find that it's your friend and they look like a mess, like someone's been hitting them with an axe. They tell you they're being chased by a psycho killer and you need to hide them. So you say, quick, go hide under the bed. Drama over, right? Except there's now more banging on the door. You get up and answer the door again, and this time it's the psycho killer. They ask where the friend is. Under the bed. Look, I can't lie because I wouldn't want everyone to lie all the time. So I've got to tell the truth, even if it's a psycho killer. I can fix this though. What if we made our universal look a little different? What if we said we think it's okay if everyone lies to save a life all the time? That would work. Nope. Too much leeway. Consider this case. I go on a walk to Walgreens carrying only my Visa card and my driver's license. As I'm shopping, I hear the clerk say that their Visa machine is down, which means I can't pay for my stuff. Really, all I came for was a Nutrageous bar, and they're just 79 cents. But I'm not allowed to steal things using the categorical imperative because I wouldn't want everyone to steal. Maybe if we phrase it differently though. Would it be okay if everyone whose name was Miriam, who ran to Walgreens intending to pay but found out that their Visa card would not be an acceptable form of payment, took a Nutrageous bar without paying for it? Would that be okay if everyone named Miriam did something in just that case all the time? Well, yeah, I guess there wouldn't be any really harm if that happened. So what that means is that the flexibility we need is going to break our moral theory. We'll have to try another one.